It is Love Life. We hope you've been making choices and decisions that love you back, that encourage you to love life. Yes, yes, yes. Today we're talking about spirituality and it was recovery, addiction. Let's talk about spirituality. I mean, for some, spirituality is a form of connecting with myself and connecting with others, connecting to what my sense of higher power is, whether you call it God or another name, or a deeper what meaning assists exploration of self. Whatever it is, I feel for me, I will share that spirituality is uh, a self exploration when it comes to recovery from addiction. Is taking a deep dive into myself, into the different areas and aspects, into to my beliefs. The thing is, spirituality, me willing to take a spiritual journey, helped and guided and encouraged me to recover, to want to be in a state or a condition of recovery, right? That's what it is, in a condition or a state of recovery, right? And by that, I had to change my focus, right? Change my thinking, change my life, right? Change my thinking, change my world. But it wasn't the main ingredient. It wasn't the solution. It wasn't the main tool. It was one of the tools uh, that helped me stay on of the pathway of recovery, right? Or my pathway that I chose for recovery from my altering substance, because I am a person in recovery, co occurring with mental health and substance use disorder. I have a few initials to my name. I have the gift of ADD, PTSD, respect just a little bit. Right, to make you want to break out a song. RESPECT. Found out what it means to me. I got ADDD, PTSD. Don't give it to me. Don't give it to me. Well, anyway, right? Just saying. Just have fun with that, and I can have fun with my gifts, my challenges, because the effort, the conscious effort I put forward, is not for them to live through me, but I live with them. I live with my conditions. They don't live through me. They don't dictate every little step I take. And so in that, even spirituality, right, my co-occurring can have an impact, right, because it impacts my belief, my psyche. Um, Spirituality can have the power depending on the individual, depending on me, we. Spirituality can also help a person. It can help. It could possibly help us heal emotionally, psychologically, and any spiritual wounds that you may psychologically have connected to. Some people's spirituality is connected to actually going to a building, a certain type of religion. Um, and then there's any what spiritual wounds, right? Any psychological, emotional wounds that contribute to my addiction, right? What I went through, the trauma that I experienced. So spirituality could possibly, if I'm willing and open, right, to take, can possibly aid and guide in those areas of healing. One thing I think a healthy spirituality has done for me is have grace with myself, self compassion, have peace, or continually want to seek peace, or continually have a desire to want to be at peace from day to day of where I'm at today in life, not have frustrations from what I did in the past, not frustrations if I wasted a lot of time um, in addiction and I could have been doing much better. And then sometimes I can wallow in shame and guilt because I feel like I deserve or I possibly should be further along. Uh, but thankfully, for having a healthier spiritual perspective, I can have compassion and have grace and be patient with myself. Another reason why uh, spirituality and recovery from addiction can be connected because at one point I just had to have it. I just always caved into the addiction, so therefore restores some power, some sanity, some restore some self control, restore some boundaries. Um, However you even put it. So spirituality helps me provide those healthy boundaries for myself. Is one of the tools I use. Um, Thinking about my spirituality evolving, one of my tools of my spirituality for me is law of attraction, right? When I focus on positive things. If I consistently say things in my head positively and then pursue it, right? So I think it, then I act on it, and then it becomes a reality, right? A thought becomes reality. And so whatever my mind dwells on, right? It's a spiritual thing. It's what it becomes. So in my, before I had the privilege to be in the pathway of recovery, I my thoughts were like, what's my next drink? What's my next fix? And so therefore, my that thought stayed focused on that. Eventually, it became a reality. I got the next drink or drinks. I got the next fix. I got the next, false high, and caused myself more problems right after that. Um, so I say all that to say, so the law of attraction is my thoughts, what I put out there, what comes back to me, right? It's a spiritual action. So I'm speaking for me. I'm not telling anybody to do, but that was the approach. And so actually, I got drawn, speaking of law of attraction, pun intended, I got drawn to this type of method or approach to thinking. That's all it is approach to thinking when I was in intensive outpatient. And it made sense. And I was doing a spiritual practice. And through that, I was doing the exploration and I was exploring the positive side. I was looking to um, restore qualities in my life and not live in not live in what they call defects or or denial or lies and corruption and things of that nature. So, that spirituality and recovery from addiction, that connection, I don't call it a rabbit hole. I don't call it a matrix. It's an interesting uh, relationship based on individuals' emotional, psychological, and sometimes even physical state. Right? It really is. It depends on the individuals, how you show up, what you have going on. So, I find that interesting. So, on that note, I hope that you find a spirituality, a pathway of spirituality that's positive, that's encouraging, that allows you to have compassion with yourself, peace with the past, and peace with your present, and invest in yourself and strengthens you and provides healthy boundaries, um, so you can strive um, in life because is so you can thrive. Excuse me, not strive. I wanted to say thrive, not strive, but thrive. There's the word, the T word. So you can thrive in life. Because at some point, we need to get out of the surviving column as we get better and graduate or promote ourselves through our actions, our thoughts and our actions, and through our routines. Our routines promote us to thriving. And to me, spirituality and recovery. So it's one of the tools to get you to contribute to the growth of the new person that we're that I'm becoming, and that's really what it is. It's one of the tools to contribute to the new person that I'm becoming, right, or the person that I always wanted to be. So until next time, I hope you make the choices and decisions that love you back, so you can continue and have a desire to love life. Till next time, my friends.